Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I teach you how to leverage tech, AI tools, and smart systems to work faster, earn more, and stay ahead. In our previous videos, I showed you how you can create automation system that helps you to post videos directly to your Facebook page. In another video, I also showed you how you can replicate the same process to upload videos automatically to YouTube. Now, in today's video, we are going to be diving in on how to make use of both platforms in one automation system. Now, in this automation system, once we run the scenario, we are going to be able to upload our videos to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So the scenario is created such that we are able to create a description that is specifically designed for Facebook and also create a description that is also specifically designed for YouTube algorithm. So this way, we are not conflicting or just uploading one setup for both platforms. We are uploading videos with description that match the platform's algorithm. Now, let me walk you through how this scenario is structured. Then we are going to build it together. In this workflow, we are making use of Airtable. So we've been using Airtable as a source of database management system. So all our information about a specific video is stored in this Airtable base. Now, this particular Airtable module is helping us to fetch a data from the Airtable base that meets a specific condition. Now, once that condition is met and we found a row from the Airtable base, we are going to pick on it. Now, what do we do next? Now, this router here is ensuring that we are able to perform multiple actions, one at a time. Now, with this router, we are able to, first of all, upload our videos to Facebook. Then we can now run for YouTube and finally update our Airtable base. Now, with this scenario, we can further integrate platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, and X. So this way, we are able to upload to different platforms all at once. Once the scenario hits the router, we are first of all going to create a description for the video to be uploaded to Facebook. Now, once the description has been created, the video then will be uploaded to Facebook with the description attached. Now, once we are done with this successfully, that is, once we are done uploading to Facebook, the router will go to the second step, which is now to generate the description for the video to be posted to YouTube. Now, once that is done, we are going to use this HTTP get a file to download the video, then upload the video to YouTube. And finally, we are going to update the Airtable base to ensure that we are keeping track of what videos we already uploaded to the platforms. Now, the Airtable base we are going to be using is tag Smart Class TV. And under this base, we are going to be using the horizontal video table. So I'm going to share you a link to this. So the important part here is the status. We are not making use of Facebook upload status or YouTube upload status in this video. We are concerned about the status. So for the status, we have to do in progress, ready to be uploaded, and uploaded to YouTube and Facebook, because we are focusing on uploading this to YouTube and Facebook. Our formula is going to be to check if the status is ready to be uploaded. Once the Airtable module finds that there's an entry that has the status of ready to be uploaded, it will pick on it, then perform the necessary actions in the scenario, and once it's done, it's going to update it to upload it to Facebook and YouTube, and that way we are done. All right, so let's work on this together by building this scenario from scratch. My goal is to teach you how to make this work, not just show you the scenario. I want to build with you how this scenario can be created. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we all can grow together. So to start creating our scenario, we can click on this scenarios button. So click on that. So once we are here, we can now start creating a new scenario afresh. So I can just click on create scenario. So this will open the page for me to start creating a new scenario. The first thing we want to do is to read a record or search for a record from our Airtable base. You can use Google Sheet if you want. So I'm just going to be using Airtable in this video. So once I click on Airtable, I'm going to select search records because we want to search for a specific record in our Airtable base. So I click on search records. Now, all I need to do next is to configure my Airtable connection. Now, for the first time, if you're new here, you need to get your Airtable token and connect it to your make.com account. So what you need to do is to click on add. So when you click on add, you're going to select connection type, which is going to be Airtable token or key. So we are going to paste in every information here. If you don't know how to get your access token, check the video in the description to see how you can achieve that. So once you are done with that, you click on save. So the next thing after creating your connection, what you need to do next is to add the right base you want to work with. The base we are working with is Smart Class TV. You can create your own base and ensure that it has the same kind of information as my base here. So now I click on Smart Class TV, which is the name of the base. Now under a specific base, there are different tables, and the table I'm working with is horizontal videos. Now once that is done, I fill in every necessary information here. We are selecting all so that we can have access to every of the fields. Now the formula we are using is status equals ready to be uploaded. So once we see an entry that has a status value of ready to be uploaded, we are going to pick it and work with it. So now after that, we limit the count to 10 because we want to upload one video at a time. So we are going to limit the count to 1. Now this last part, sort. So we want to ensure that our record is being searched from number 1 to the last. So 1, 2, 3, and so on. So I'm going to select the field which is ID. We want to sort it by ID and we want it to be ascending. So it means that from the first value to the second value to the third and so on. So once this is filled, I can now save this. So the next thing we can do here is to test this module and see if it's going to actually fetch the data for us. That is, we are trying to ensure if it is successfully connected to our Airtable base. So I can just click on run once. So, and that's a success. So we have the information here. So you can see ID1 ready to be uploaded, the power of never giving up, and every other information from that specific row. So that is it. So next thing we want to do now is to pass in a router. A router will enable us to perform different actions one at a time. So I'm going to click on this plus sign, then look for router. If you don't find it, you can just simply type router. So you can see split scenario flow into multiple routes. So let me click on router. So you can see it already gave me an initial 2 steps. So you can add more if you want. Just click on this plus sign. So first, let's configure the first part. The first part can be either upload to Facebook or upload to YouTube. So first, I want to upload to Facebook. So for me to upload to Facebook, what do I need? I need a description, and I need to generate the description using an AI model. So one of the AI model you can use is openai ChatGPT. So I can just simply click on this and search for openai. So I just click on the module openai. Now, what do you want to create? We want to generate a completion. So click on generate a completion. So this will enable us to generate the description we are shooting for. So the model we are using is, you can use any model of your choice, but I will be using ChatGPT 4.0 system. So this is 4.0 system. It is fast, intelligent, flexible. So I click on that. Now the next thing is to configure our messages. So we have the system message and we have the user message. So the system message is what we are expecting the AI model to achieve. So I'm going to click on add message. Now it is going to be a developer slash system. So we want to tell it what to do. Here we are going to be passing in our prompt, and our prompt will make it serve as a specific entity. Like we want to personalize how the AI behaves. So more like a persona. So this is the prompt. So you are a social media manager expert. So I can now extend it to with expertise in Facebook content creation. So this will give it more focus to create content specifically for Facebook. Go produce a Facebook post description based on a given topic. The description should include relevant hashtags to boost engagement and drive traffic to the page. So this is an ideal setup. So the output format is to return a pure JSON, no explanatory text. So this no explanatory text is important because sometimes the AI might want to just give you further explanation, but we are stopping it from creating. So we just want a structured JSON response. So that way we know what exactly we are getting back from the model. So once that is done, if you can see here, we are passing in the topic and the language. So we need to pass in another message, add message, which is going to be the user message now. and the text content is going to be the topic and the language. So now we have the topic of the video is, so now we need to find the topic. Now remember, we already picked our record from Airtable base, so we have to just now map the topic and the language to this field. So the topic is topic and the language is language. So as you can see, that settles it. So we are done with this. But before we save this, we need to ensure that our output is actually a JSON. So we click on advanced setting. So response format, this is text. So if you run this, to just give you a text format, and you won't be able to pick out the description from the response. So here we need to change it to JSON object, and we want the JSON object to be passed. So now we are done. Every other part can be left as is. So the next thing is to save this. I can test run this. So if I run this again, it's going to search for the record again. Then the first part is going to move to ChatGPT and create the description for Facebook. So let's run this and see if ChatGPT is able to generate the description for us. So this is just for testing purpose, so we'll be sure that yes, we are getting the desired output. So run once. So Airtable already picked a record and ChatGPT already created the description for us. So let's see the output. So we can see the result, which is the description. Life is full of challenges, but the true power lies in never giving up. So that's it. We can see the hashtags and the like, so we are good. So the next thing to do is to complete the first part of the router, so which is to now add Facebook upload. So we want to now upload this to Facebook. So click on that and select Facebook pages. So we want to upload a video. So we look for upload a video, select upload a video. So you are going to create your connection. If you are doing this for the first time, you click on add. So adding your connection will involve you to log into your Facebook account and authorize make.com to have access to your Facebook. And now once that is done, you can save, then close this. So now, since I already have my connection, I just need to move forward and fill in every information that is needed here. So the page I want to work with is Smart Class TV. I have, these are all my pages, but I'm using Smart Class TV. So now the type is to download a video from a URL. We have the link to the video in our Airtable base. Now we want to download it and upload to Facebook. So I click on download a video from URL. Now where is the URL? The URL is in our Airtable base, is in this Cloudinary URL. So I click on Cloudinary URL. So now the next thing is to add the video caption. Now the video caption is the description we have from OpenAI. So I click on the description. So automatically it mapped it to the video caption. So now everything for Facebook is already set. So I just click on save. So this first part of the scenario is complete. Now if you run this once, you are going to be uploading to Facebook immediately, but we don't want that. We want our scenario to upload to Facebook and at the same time upload to YouTube. So now we need to complete this workflow by adding the next part of the router, which is the second part. And the first thing we need to do first again is to add the OpenAI generate a completion. So I click on this plus sign, then OpenAI, and we click on generate a completion. This is it here. So same as before, I'll fill in every necessary information. The model, I'm going to be using ChatGPT 4.0 system. So we have the system message. So the prompt is this. So you are a social media manager expert with a specialty in YouTube content creation. So that's it. So we are able to pass in every information. Produce a YouTube video description based on a given topic, just like the former one. So we have this. And now this one we are also including, you will need to provide relevant tags. Yes, in YouTube, you need to provide tags. It's not compulsory, but it is essential to help the algorithm understand your video concept and the like. So I already gave it a sample. This is an array of different words separated by commas. All right. So once we have that, we are good. Then the next thing is to add the user message to ensure that we pass in the topic and the language. So we need to pass in the prompt. Now the topic of the video is, we select the topic, same as before, topic. Then the language is language, we select that. So we are done with that. So we fill the other part, which is the advanced part. We want the response format to be a JSON object, and we need to pass this. So every other part can be left as is. In order not to run everything, because if you click on run once now, Airtable base is going to search records, then the first router part is going to run, which means we are going to be uploading the video to Facebook, but we don't want that yet. But I want to ensure that this is giving me the right output. That is, this generating completion for the second router is giving me the right output. So what do I need to do? Just left click on this and select run this module only. So we are going to pass the topic. So just pass a topic and pass a language. So it will force you to pass in the topic because this is what we are expecting. So click on OK. So this will run this module once and we are going to have the output. So if you click on this plus sign, you see that it's giving us the output, the description and the tags. So that is it. So now what we need to do now is for YouTube, unlike Facebook, we are able to pass in the URL to the video, but for YouTube, you can't pass the URL. We need the HTTP module. So this module is to ensure that we are able to download a file. So get a file action will enable us to be able to download a file from a given URL. Once that file is downloaded, we can now pass it to YouTube. So click on get a file. Now the URL is going to be the URL from our Airtable base, which is this Cloudinary URL, and we click on save. So that's straightforward. Then the last part is to now add the YouTube module. YouTube, you search for YouTube. Then from YouTube, you want to upload a video. Click on upload a video. Now you also need to add your YouTube connection. If you click on this add, you'll be prompted to perform some action, sign into your Google account, then connect your YouTube to make.com by authorizing make.com to be able to access your YouTube channel content. So once you are done, you click on save. I already have my YouTube connected. So the title is going to be the title from the Airtable base, so which is basically the topic. So I click on that. Now the file we are using is http get a file. We already downloaded it, so we are picking it from http get a file. So we don't need to do any other thing there. So now the video category, depending on what your channel is doing, but for this particular kind of video is going to be education because we are educating people. So after that, we need to pass in the description. The description is what we got from the ChatGPT response, which is this. Click on description. Then the next thing, okay, the video is made for kids. No. The video contains no. So if you click on advanced setting, you will have option to include your tags. So if you click on add here, you'll be putting your tags one by one. But because we already generated our tags from ChatGPT, we don't need to follow this approach. So I close this, then I'll click on map. So this map now will enable me to map the tags from ChatGPT to this form. So all I need to do is just click on tags here and you see that the tags that is in this array is already passed into YouTube. So that's that. We don't need to make any further changes here. So we are good with this. So we click on save. Privacy status. So now we want to, now for this part, is either you upload the video to private, unlisted, or public. Private means only you and some subscribers will be able to see it. Then public is going to go out to the public. As you upload now, everybody will be able to have access to your video. The unlisted is used when you still want to check for any correction and make necessary edits before now pushing it to public. So most cases you want it to be unlisted so that you can have access to the video and make the necessary changes. Even if it is in public, you can still have access to it and make changes. But then you want to ensure that you're passing in the right information which you want to expose to the public. So, but in this case, I'm just going to click on public so that we can just see everything once and for all. So public. So I think that is all. I click on save. Now, once I run this, everything is going to run successfully. However, my Airtable base will not be updated to show that the video has already been uploaded to Facebook and YouTube. So in that case, I need to add one more router. So this one is to ensure that I am updating the Airtable base. So what I need to do is to add an Airtable module. So update a record is what we want to do here now. Update a record. So now the record we want to update is the same record we started with here initially. So we are going to select the same base, which is Smart Class TV. Now the table we are working with is the horizontal videos. Now the record ID we want to update is the same one that came from the first Airtable module. So I click on this first ID. Now, which part do we want to update? The part we want to update is the status part. Once our upload is done to Facebook and YouTube, we want to change the status to uploaded to Facebook and YouTube. So with this, we are good. So now we save this. Let me save the module. So just for fancy, I can just arrange these guys properly. Now this scenario can be extended to be as broad as you want, depending on your structure. So now guys, we are done with the scenario. So what we need to do is to run this and see if there's any error. If there is, we make correction. If there's none, then our scenario is perfect. So guys, let's click on run once. But then before I do that, remember, if you have any issues, don't forget to leave that in the comment section. Also, kindly like this video and turn on the notification so that you'll be notified when next I post videos. Also, subscribe to the channel and share the channel with your friends so we all can grow and learn together. All right, so now guys, let's hit the run once button. Run once. So the first router is running. The scenario ran completely. So first thing we need to check is to see if our Airtable base actually showed the update. So if I refresh this, we can see that the status for the first entry has been changed to uploaded to Facebook and YouTube. And that is exactly what we've been shooting for. So now for Facebook, I go to my Facebook page. I reload the page, though sometimes Facebook might take some few seconds before the video actually shows on your page. So okay, it's not showing yet. All I just need to do is to refresh again. Okay, now we have the video uploaded to Facebook. So you can see just now published by make, so that's make.com. So this shows that our scenario was successful. So guys, that's how easy it is. So the last part is to check YouTube. So let's see YouTube. The same thing, we refresh the page. All right, great. As you can see, this is the video that we just uploaded. So you can see if you need to make any changes, just click on it. It will take you to the content page where you can edit every part. So you can see you can now decide to add your thumbnail and every other information. So that is it, guys. It's pretty easy to create scenarios like this. All you just need to do is to imagine what you're shooting for. So that will guide you on how to structure your scenario. If you have any idea of the kind of scenario you want to build, you can let us know in the comment section so we can build it together one day. Or if you are able to do it yourself, build the scenario, you can tag me, let me know. I will definitely call you out and encourage your work. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you find the video interesting and engaging. So we are always learning how to make automation system that works and helps us to reduce workloads. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn on the notification button, and share this channel with your friends so we all can grow together. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.